Hey there, Internet. How's it going? I'm your boy John from John Grave Show, and today I'm bringing you some information on One Piece. Apparently, the manga has been going great, and sorry about last week. I didn't post a video up on that, but right now I'm about to cover two bases at once. So yeah, what happened this week in this episode of manga chapter of 731, I believe. 731. Apparently, from what happened last week, where Law wasn't dead, and Zolo and Kinaman, they were trying to help him out and get what's name out of the they were trying to help out Law, and they failed because the Marines and Doflamingo carried him off, and they basically fended them off, and then they blew their cover, so they had to leave. Then, which sort of led into a whole thing of Luffy possibly now trying to find his way to get out of that. Also, with everybody else on the other hand, I mean, everyone else were trying to we're planning to start the attack on destroying the Smile Factory. So that's sort of what happened last week. This week is a continuation of that. Of last week's going off with Bellamy finding out that Doflamingo had him marked for assassination. This week, however, we pick up right after that with Bellamy being attacked by the new bull dude who had a bull hat on and leopard shirt, but I kind of forget his name. But apparently Bartholomew came to his rescue using his barriers to fend old boy off, which is actually a good thing. Which sort of led to a funny scene of him having his fanboy moment of him carrying Bellamy to the medical room, and then running into Luffy, and then sort of having his little fanboy moment, which was funny in its own right. But then it sort of led into the whole thing of them Bellamy telling Luffy that there was no way out of the thing except for one way that he knew. Which sort of leads to unveiling of the plan of the attack this week, which they talk a little bit more about, and them honestly now saying, well, yeah, now we have all our bases ready, let's just go and attack them. Then there's a little bit of a surprise at the end of the episode, which is apparently Luffy's talking to Bartholomew and talking about Liag leaving and all that, and then there's a mysterious person who comes out of nowhere and then just says some things to Luffy, and Bartholomew gets all up in his face yeah, man, he's the king of the pirates and everything, and what's name's I already know that. Mysterious guy's I already know that. Then as Luffy's talking to him, he slowly starts to get this little shocked expression on his face, and then the next scene you see him breaking out, or at least him talking to or at least before all this, I forgot to mention that Bartholomew told him that he can go ahead and leave, and he was going to take care of the getting the Mera Nomi because he's planning on giving it to Luffy anyway. Now with that little tidbit there, also leading up to the whole little thing of Luffy leaving, and then him leaving with him crying, and everybody asking him so why are you crying and all that, or bawling your eyes out and all that. Which technically, I thought about it for a second before I went to the next page. I was thinking, who's the only person here who can honestly make Luffy cry like that? And necessarily the last time he did possibly do that was when Ace died, and before that it was when his friends were scattered across those islands. And it hit me, it had to be somebody who was close to his family. Who that he saw close to his family, and somebody who that he had a stronger family connection to. And the only other person who that could be was Sabo, his other older brother, who that necessarily we all thought had died when he was younger, when he ran into that one ship that blew his ship out of the water. Now, in terms of them not showing him, in the last page, they honestly show the original glass cups where Luffy, Ace, and Sabo basically said that they all would be brothers, or at least like they shared their drink, becoming brothers. So give or take with that sort of like leads into the whole thing, even given with like his attire of being like a long coat, a lavish shirt, and like well, him having like a very like expensive adventurer's attire. He sort of that proves that's, or at least like it's some evidence leading to that could be Sabo. But given with how everything else is, it's like, yeah, Sabo's coming back. I kind of want to see him again. I kind of want to, I mean, given with what I know about his character and how much, and seeing as how much like he was much of a force to be reckoned with. Same with Ace and Luffy. The same thing could be said as like when his characters come back. I kind of want to know like what has changed in his character. Does he have a devil fruit power? Is he still using sticks? Does he not have a devil fruit power? Does he know hockey? Does he know any of this stuff? And all this is like all this is interesting things that's kind of like led up to the point of like, yeah, this is like a super interesting like moment in this chapter. And I'm excited to like see the next one. However, give or take with the next one, they still kind of have to talk about like the whole like factory. I mean, they kind of have to start with like their first legs upon doing the factory invasion, because now the Straw Hats have connections with the Fishman with Fishman Island. So they have some agents there who are also helping them out now. So yeah, they do kind of have some objectives, and yeah, this is necessarily an all around good chapter with like a good reveal at the end of it, or near the end of it. So yeah, what do you guys think about it? Did you like the thing? Did you not believe that was Sabo? Do you think that that's somebody else? Please let me know down in the comments section. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video up on all of your favorite media sites. And thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.